What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video tutorial of free code camps section called React and Redux. And in this one we're going to be learning how to extract local state into Redux. So you're almost there, hang on. Alright, you have done really well, and this session is also about to finish, but before that let's just do this quick challenge. Alright, so recall that you wrote all the Redux code so that Redux could control the state management of your React Messages app. And now if you're wondering what's a Messages app, I highly recommend you to go back in my previous videos and have a look, because this is kind of a continuation to those videos. Alright, so now that Redux is connected, you need to extract the states management out of the presentational component and into Redux. Currently you have Redux connected, but you are handling the state locally within the presentational component. I really hope this makes sense. Alright, so it's given us a bit of a hands-on exercise to do. So it says that in the presentational component, which is over here, alright, first remove the messages property in the local state. So this is our local state here, and it's asking us to remove this message property. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and remove this and that comma as well. And it says that these messages will be managed by Redux. Next, modify the submit message methods. Alright, let's go down to submit message method, which is over here. Alright, and then it says modifiers, so that it dispatches submit new message from this props and pass in the current message input from the local state as an argument. Okay, so let's do that one first. So I'll just pass in I'll just dispatch the submit new message method from the props. So props submit new message method, and then what does it say to pass in again as an argument? The current message input from the local state as an argument. So here, alright, so this dot state dot input. Perfect. Alright, now that that's done, and it says that because you remove messages from local state, remove the message property from the call to this dot set state. So this is a call to this dot set state, and it's asking us to remove this message property over here as well. So let's go ahead and remove that. Alright, and the comma as well. So finally modify the render methods so that it maps over the messages received from props rather than the state. So where's our render method? Over here. Alright, and we need to go down to our props, the messages being mapped through state, which is over here, and instead of state is got to be mapped by props. So change the state, change the state to props. That's all really. Alright, and then it says once these changes are made, the app will continue to function the same, except Redux manages the states. This example also illustrates how a component may have local state. Your component still tracks user input locally in its own state. you can see how Redux provides a useful state management framework on top of React. You achieve the same results using only React's local state at first, and this is usually possible with simple apps. However, as you uh, however, as your apps become larger and more complex, so does your state management, and this is the problem Redux solves. All right, I really hope you guys understood the fundamental of extracting local state into Redux. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll make sure I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And with that being said, our coding challenge has been accomplished. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.